Maraming beses na kitang nilayasan, iniwanan at ibang pinuntahan. Parang babaeng ang hirap talagang malimutan. Ikaw lamang ang aking laging pinabalikan.
Hi guys! We are the Batang Pasaway and we are here in Manila!
Manila, I keep coming back to Manila.
Manila, also known as the Pearl of the Orient, is located in southern Luzon, the largest of more than 7,000 islands that make up the nation known as the Philippines. Manila is known to be the Philippines capital. It is one of the busiest cities in the country and considered as a global city because of its strengths in art, commerce, education, entertainment, economy, healthcare, professional services, and a lot more. One of the most highlighted spots when you come here in Manila is the Rizal Park, or also known as the Luneta Park. The historical park is located in the heart of the metro and is at the northern end of the Ross Boulevard and overlooking the Manila Bay. The Luneta or Rizal Park is famous because it has been the spot where the country's national hero, Jose Rizal, was executed in front of the Filipino crowd during the Spanish colonial era.
Other places to visit near Luneta Park are National Museum of the Philippines, Pambansang Museo ng Pilipinas. The museum showcases significant collection from archaeology, arts, cultural properties, zoology, botany, and many more. The National Museum of the Philippines is a government institution in the Philippines and serves as an educational, scientific, and cultural institution in preserving the various permanent national collections featuring the ethnographic, anthropological, archaeological, and visual artistry of the Philippines.
Hi guys! We're here in Chinese Garden!
Manila, I keep coming back to Manila.
Inside the Luneta Park lies this garden built by Chinese community as an additional attraction. The serene atmosphere at this garden is perfect for picnic and relaxation. Families frequented the place as the area is just small, thus making their bonding intimate. With a touch of nature and Chinese ambience, one will surely find this place relaxing.
There is also a Japanese garden. It is built to promote friendship and tolerance between Japan and the Philippines. Inside can be found a lagoon and a bridge. It's nice to take a pleasant walk around the garden. Plenty of couples frequented the place for dating.
Hi guys! We're here in Intramuros!
Intramuros is located along Manila Bay and south of the Pasig River. It is the oldest district and the historic core of Manila. Intramuros is a Latin word which means within the walls, and the district beyond the walls are called Intramuros, meaning outside the wall. Intramuros is also called the Walled City. Intramuros was where Manila's most influential and wealthy citizens of the Spanish colonial period have lived. Inside Intramuros, we can see the Manila Cathedral Church, also called the Manila Metropolitan Cathedral Basilica, has been a venue for papal masses in the country, with Blessed Paul VI in 1970 and Saint John Paul II in 1981, saying their masses. San Agustin is also one of the most famous churches inside the historic walled city of Intramuros. You will surely admire its grand antiquity because the design and decorations are still very impressive despite its old age. It is said that the design was derived from churches built by Augustinians in Mexico. This church is one of the four Baroque churches in the Philippines inscribed in 1993 on the World Heritage List pursued in the 1917 UNESCO Convention concerning the protection of the world cultural and natural heritage.
We also went to Binondo. Binondo is a district in Manila and is referred to as the city's Chinatown. It is the oldest Chinatown in the world, established in 1594 by the Spaniards as a settlement near Intramuros but across the Pasig River for Catholic Chinese. It was positioned so that colonial rulers could keep a close eye on their migrant subjects. It was already a hub of Chinese commerce even before the Spanish colonial period. Binondo is the center of commerce and trade of Manila, where all types of business run by Filipino-Chinese thrive.
As we all know, there are so many tourists that going to Intramuros every day. That is why the tourism in Manila and the Grab Philippines deploy 30 units of scooters free of charge so that they can have access to an eco-friendly but fun mode of transportation, and for tourists to experience the historic destination in Manila.
United Nations Commission on Human Rights has estimated that there are 100 million homeless people all over the world. Out of the 25 cities with very high homeless populations, guess which country came out first? Yup, Manila, Philippines is the city with the highest homeless population with more than 1.2 million homeless children living on the streets of the Philippines. So, aside from freeing the selfie capital and one of the most racist countries in the world, we are now known to have the highest homeless population too. The root cause of homelessness is poverty due to joblessness. Without jobs, there's no income. And if there's no income, there's no purchasing power to afford decent housing. To attain success in the efforts to provide decent housing for the homeless poor, livelihood and jobs with decent wages have to be available for them. The capital's chaos might be charming or delightful if you are in town for a day or two, but for residents, it's energy sapping, irritating, and stressful. A 2015 survey by GPS-based navigation app Waze found that Manila had the world's worst traffic congestion, partly due to a tripling of annual car sales from a decade ago. Quality of life is poor for many urban Filipinos who spend a chunk of their day commuting. The city government of Manila can resolve this issue by giving a short and long-term solution. So in the short term, to minimize the number of vehicles, all major arteries should be reserved to the exclusive use of high occupancy vehicles during peak hours or from 6 a.m. until 8 p.m. This would eliminate cars with a single passenger or passenger and a driver. Each car should have a minimum of 4 passengers, no less. So, in the long term, we can totally reform, improve, and add more options on the transport system to the point it will give each and every single passenger a comfortable ride without long waiting time. This will make public slowly accept and start to choose riding public transportation. This will slowly decrease the number of vehicles in our roads and over time alleviate the heavy traffic. But also, we need to improve our roads by fixing potholes in major and minor roads and also by adding new roads to cope out with the ever-increasing population.
Lili